Hey folks, how you doing today? I wanted to come to you today. It's a nice day outside. It's just about 68 degrees or something like that outside right now. And there's some things that I want to share. And I'm doing this because I want to try and give as much as I can with what I'm about to say today, because what I'm about to say is going to be so drastically different from what most people would share in the voiceover community. And if you, I'm just trying to see if I can't share this somewhere else, and I don't think I can right now. But at any rate, if you want to share this video out, that's fine. Thank you so much for doing that. There are some things that happen in the voiceover community between voiceover artists and voiceover coaches that can be kind of mean, if I can use that word. But what I want to share with you today is some ways around a lot of the things that are going on, to kind of explain those things, and also share with you some things that are going to definitely help you with building your voiceover business, because that's why you watch me. That is why you're here. And so I want to be cognizant of that as well. So I want to share some things about your marketing, and share some things about your plan, and share some things about the execution of these things that I'm sure will help. One of the things that I've seen between voiceover artists and voiceover coaches, there's this rift. And I see a lot of different voiceover coaches that are out there trying to promote what it is that they teach and what it is that they do. And there's a lot of backlash from voiceover artists, some of them, not all of them, but some of them. But I think they have a very loud voice when it comes to certain things like this. And what I mean by that, a voiceover coach will put out some marketing, and I've seen this over the past years. A voiceover coach will run a Facebook ad, and there are a lot of them that, well, not a lot of them, but a few of them that do run Facebook ads, or they'll post things on YouTube or on Twitter or on LinkedIn or whatever. And they get all of this feedback about, all you're in it for is for the money. You're not really here to help anyone. You just want to take advantage of, voiceover artists that are trying to, figure this thing out. And I think that's something that needs to be addressed. And I don't think it ever has been, quite honestly. I've said a few things about this over the years, but I want to kind of dig into this just for a minute to clarify some things. A voiceover coach, self-included, this is not excluding me, this is including me. A voiceover coach that has programs, that have courses, and things of that nature, this is a business. This is a business that we have, that we look to make money. That's not a secret, and I'm not afraid to say it. But I think some voiceover coaches may be afraid to say, yes, this is about me building a business in the coaching arena. And the people that take offense to that really are not our ideal clients anyway, and they never would be our clients. But it's a thing of, how would you expect someone to share information that they've gained over years of trial and error, of, I can just be real about this, of heartache and pain, of trying to figure this thing called voiceover out. And now some people, not ideal clients, but some people expect a voiceover coach to just spend hours and days and weeks and months and years on the phone, DMing back and forth, phone calls back and forth, of trying to help you build a business and figure out something. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Trying to help you build a business, and they're running a business to make money. I'm running a business to make money, and we want to help as much as we can, but there is only so much we can do. And I'm going to explain that a little bit later in this talk that I'm going to give you with that as well. But to be angry at someone that's running a business and charging money to help you is not a right mindset. It is not in integrity. Let me just say this. for anyone, you included, to give and not receive. That is out of integrity. That is not within integrity. It's against the laws of the universe to give and not receive, or to receive and not give. You wouldn't do that in your own business. You wouldn't just give people voiceover and not expect some compensation for that. And so how would you expect someone that has spent years, decades, trying to figure this out, and you not being willing to give to get that information? And let me just say this. I don't know of a bad voiceover coach. I just don't. I don't know, and they're my competition, obviously, but I don't know of a bad voiceover coach. I believe that voiceover coaches are in this because they want you to succeed. They want you to win. They want you to get to where it is that you want to be. So our ideal clients are those that understand these principles, but are also willing to dig in and do the work that is required to accomplish these things. Now, let me talk about the accomplishing of these things for a moment here, because you may have heard me say that we all have access to the same information. The people, myself included, that have built these businesses in voiceover and now in voiceover coaching have spent decades learning this process. Now, you can do that too. There's nothing stopping you. We're not special at all, because you can do those same things. You can go and get the information. All of the information is out there, but here's the kicker. If we all have access to the same information, because we all do, whether you go out and get it and you do the necessary research and study it and, spend time to pull it together, whether you do that or whether you hire a coach to help you compress that and execute in a faster time, we all have access to this information. So if all of us have access to this same information, and some people are successful and some people are literally blowing up, but you're not, the key definer in this whole thing, or the catalyst of this whole thing, is not the information. It's you. Because if someone else can take the same information and build a successful business, but you have that same information but have not, then the defining factor is you. There's something going on with you. And that might be a hard pill to swallow. And those people that will get offended by me saying that, it's probably the reason why you're not going forward or not moving forward. My ideal clients are those people that not only execute, but actually have a belief in themselves that they're going to win. There are no excuses. There are no, but this happened and that happened. They accept and they own their success, but they also own their failure as well. When you don't have a deep-seated belief in yourself and you look at like coaching programs and you're trying to figure out, from different people or whatever, is this coaching program good? Is this coaching program bad? Or whatever. Your success, because as I said earlier on in this, whatever course you take, and when I'll speak specifically to business development, whatever course you take, if you apply that information, you're going to win. If you have a belief in yourself. Now, let me address the belief in yourself. Because if we all are on the same page and we understand that this is not about information, this is not about a perfect course, because there is none. There is no perfect course. As a matter of fact, I had someone say to me last year around this same time, well, why do I have to believe in something? If the information is right and good, then it should work for everyone. And if it doesn't work for everyone, then it's no good. Well, that's just wrong. It's a wrong mindset. Every person that buys a McDonald's franchise does not succeed. Every person that does anything, whether you run track, whether you play basketball, whether whatever, it is more so about a belief in yourself. When you look at, certain things, whether it's Michael Jordan, who was kicked off the basketball team in high school, and Steph Curry, and he was not, they said he was not a good basketball player early on, but now he is. It's about you and about the belief in yourself that matters more than the information. And I need you to understand that. That is something, and if we can agree on that premise, that the defining factor is you, then I think that a lot can happen. The sun's moving behind or out front of the tree, so now the sun's going to shine in my face. So if we can believe on this premise or come to an understanding on the premise that you hold all the power in your success or failure, you will move leaps and bounds ahead of most other people. You just will. But here's the thing why most people don't. All of us, especially if you're over the age of 35, let's just take that. I'll be 50 this year. By the age of 35, you have a set of programs that you run by. You are literally running by a program that you have set up until this point, because wherever you are in your life, you have created that. You have created that life that you live right now based on your beliefs about yourself, about your environment, how you grew up, your parents, whatever. It's a program that you are running continually that produces the results that you get. And it starts with your thoughts and also your feelings about you. And your feelings about you are more important than anything else. It is more important than information. It is more important than money, because money will come. Money will come. But if you do the same things continually, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and you do them in the same way, you get the same result. The only way to move beyond the results that you're getting is literally changing who it is that you are. Fundamentally changing and looking at your future and feeling like it's here for you now. And it's a lot of the things that I go into with people that are in my like my Steps to Voiceover Success masterclass and things of that nature. We deal with those issues because I can give you the strategy. I can give you the marketing plan. I can give you everything it is that you need to set up for success. But if your thoughts and feelings about yourself never change, your life will never change. It is a defining factor. I don't care if you're a voiceover artist or whatever it is that you are, whatever business that you're trying to run or start or create or whatever. Einstein said that if there's a problem, you cannot solve that problem on the same level that it was created on. You have to move up a level. That means you have to change. So if you're running your voiceover business for the past years and you're getting results that you don't like, it's because you're following a program inside of yourself that limits your ability to create. That is real. It is not, and I'm going to say this as emphatically as I can, it is not about the information or the plan that will cause you to succeed or fail. Because most of the plans that are out there, I don't care if you want to blow up on Fiverr or blow up on Upwork or, whatever it is that you want to do, email marketing, Facebook marketing, whatever it is that you want to do or whatever it is you're being taught by any coach, those things and those plans work because they've worked for millions of people. They've worked and are working for millions of people. And so if they're not working for you, that means there's something that you need to change within yourself. Now, I have a link in the description of this video because I want you to set an appointment with me. I want to talk about what's holding you back. I want to talk about where you are right now. I want to talk about the plan and the marketing that you're using right now. I want to talk about your goals that you have and how you're going to be able to reach those goals. Now, this is a free appointment. Go ahead, there's a link above this video or whatever to get on my calendar. There's no buffer between you and I. Just go, click that link, fill out the form so that I can get some information on you to try and see where you are, and then schedule that appointment. And then when we get on the phone, we can have a real conversation about how you're going to go from where you are to where you want to be. And let me just tell you this, if all you're looking for is information without transforming who it is that you are, do not schedule the appointment, because this is not about just information. You can get this information anywhere. You can go and work with another coach and get information on how they've succeeded. But if you fundamentally don't change your thoughts and how it is that you feel about yourself, you will continue to get the results that you have. It's that simple. And this is why I said in the description as well, I'm going to be talking about some things that no one else is talking about, because I know this is important. I was one of those people that thought it was about information all the time. You know, if I just get the right plan, if I just get the right coach, if I just get, watch the right YouTube video, which most of you spend hours and days looking for information on how to do, which is the same thing that I did. But when I realized that I had to fundamentally change the person that I am and not be the old person that I am that got upset about certain things and, hadn't dealt with certain issues in my own life and did not understand that there are laws and principles for success. And when you look at people like Martin Luther King and, all these different icons, Gandhi and things of that nature, they moved mountains. They moved society. They moved the world through their vision. They moved the world through their vision. And if you want to operate on a high level, and if you want to be highly successful, you have to have a vision for what it is that you want and be able to feel that vision now. It's got to be something that you're not looking at your past results, but you're focused on the future you want to build, and you're able to feel it now. Gandhi, Martin Luther King. We all know about Martin Luther King, the I Have a Dream speech. That was back in 1963 or something like that. And look at the world. Look at the United States now. He had a vision, and people grabbed a hold to that vision. And he was able to see what he wanted to see before it came to fruition. He died. He was assassinated before it came to fruition, but it came to fruition because of a belief and the feeling that he had around his vision. I want you to see how deep this is for you. Your success is going to come because of the vision you hold every minute of the day. Not focused on what has happened, because there is nothing you can do about that. But when you have a vision of what you want and you hold that firm and clear in you right now, that vision has to come to pass. And is one of the primary things that I'm able to teach you how to do. Again, I can give you a plan. I can give you a strategy. I have them. A lot of coaches have them. But those plans and strategies don't play the biggest part in your success. You do. So if you want to figure these things out, if you actually really want to get on a trajectory that is more about who it is that you are and who it is that you want to be, not based on your past results, because your past results are gone. And if you can forget about that stuff, and if you can know that if you focus on who you are and what you want, those things will happen. So go ahead and schedule a call with me. Everybody will be accepted, and on the call, I'll let you know, more information about how you can get more things done. If you want to work this out on your own, or if you want to work with me to do it, we'll figure it out. So go ahead. And if you're ready to stop living your life of lack and frustration and pain, and are ready to move on to the life and create the life and business that you want to create, the link is in the description of this video. Click it. I'm looking forward to seeing and talking to you guys soon. Any comments or questions, just leave them below. I'll see you later. Bye now.